So welcome back. The numbers are means many I heard that they have all gone back to their native, and even you people will have slight fear inside attending interview session without getting a call. Always think positive. It'll most of the students who have that positive automatically will get a call. So don't worry about it. Now, since anyone has already attended UPSC interview, can you raise your hand? Okay. So just to take you across, once you, somewhere in this month, this December I think we should get the result. Once you get a call, means your name is in the list, your confidence level will be very, very high. Almost your society would have started taking you seriously already, because already you have written mains. So that time itself, your family, your civil service circle, your friends, all would have started taking you seriously, because yes, there are very high hopes for you to get into civil service. But moment you get that interview call, then the whole world will see you differently, because then it's a matter of few meters away from service. So your confidence level also will be very, very high on the day of result, and your family, friends, now all will be discussing about only top 3 services. IAS you should get, or IPS, something. This only goes in everyone's life. After that, a few days later, once you land in Delhi, maybe 2 weeks before your interview, generally students go to get acclimatized. Now, some may stay in Tamil Nadu Bhavan, Karnataka, Bihar Bhavan, whichever Bhavan. There, your confidence will start taking slight dip, because you will realize it is not just you who has got the call, there are many more like you. And especially in Bhavans, when you stay there, lot of every day someone will go to the battlefront and come back and will tell this question, this board, that board. So gradually your confidence level will start dipping, and your stress level will start increasing. The day of your result, your confidence would have been almost 100% and stress level would have been 0%. However, things gradually will change once you enter the Bhavan. And the day before your interview, yes, almost confidence level as well as your stress level will be equal. Means it would have come down, stress level would have gone up. Then that day you will be asked to come to the Dolpur House, Shah Jahan Road. As you enter, you will find a lot of people with suits standing there, some smoking outside. They'll be talking, hey, this is my 6th interview, 4th interview, 3rd interview, that board finished me. Now your confidence would have gone down. Now you will realize that it is not just whatever you thought on the day of result. Now you will start thinking about your family also. Back home they will be expecting. But here there are so many people who are telling 3rd interview, 5th interview, 6th interview. And after that, yes, you will enter. Then basic certificate check will happen. Means OBC, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe. Means it is not that they are going to check the authenticity of the certificate. Just they will check whether you have brought those certificates. Authenticity will be checked later after your result by the DOPT, not by UPSC. So UPSC just will check whether you have brought your 10th standard mark, whatever they are saying for date of birth and other things. Then they will allow you to go inside and sit in a big hall. There you will be sitting beside some IPS officers, IRS, IRTS. Now they will be mostly guiding you. Oh, this is your first interview, or this is your second interview, don't worry. Okay, that particular board you should not get. Actually, I got that board, because of that I am in IRS or IRTS or this. but don't worry, but they'll be talking so confidently, and more their confidence, your confidence will go down further. Okay, because you will realize, right, they are talking, so they'll be talking about big policies like RBI policies. Today you have seen this RBI governor has talked like this, or IMF has talked like something or other. They'll be talking further dip for you, and on that day only, which board you will belong to is decided. It is decided by a lot. So even the board members cannot decide which board you can go. Only the joint secretary level officer does a lot, and you are allotted. You may be the first candidate, second, third, fourth, fifth. Means which board will be decided that time only. Then you will enter. Not enter immediately. It will take some time. At least 45 minutes to 1 hour. You will be sitting in that hall. Then yes, turn by turn, one by one. If you are the first person, you will be called, or if you are the last person, maybe you have to wait for 2 hours. Just before your interview, 10 minutes before your interview, again you will be called by an office assistant, your name will be announced, then you will be taken in front of the board. So that is the last 10 minutes. Now you will be sitting outside, a small chair will be there. That time your confidence level will almost be 0, and stress level will be almost be at the peak. Very difficult situation it will be. I have undergone it twice. You will feel as if you are entering one operation theatre with that sudden, you are going to enter, anytime they are going to call, a bell will ring. So that is the most difficult thing in this entire process of the civil service selection, because all thoughts will come at that point of time. Back home, your parents especially, what they'll think, so many are waiting. It is not as if interview is everything you thought, means interview is nothing you thought all these days, but interview is crucial. You will realize, seeing so many officers, or not even officers, third interview, fifth interview, just interview alone there is a big set, like mains alone there will be a big set. Interview alone you can find so many people across India, every time they come for interview, go back with 100 marks, 110 marks, 120 marks. Once you enter the hall, after that, take my word, you won't know much. Okay, it will go. Suddenly if they say, yes, thank you, once you come out, then you will see the time. It may be 40 minutes operation, 12 minutes operation for me, first interview was 12 minutes. 20, 30 minutes, it all, you won't understand. Okay, whatever you hear outside, actually inside you will not know anything. Means you will, suddenly they will say, oh, thank you. It could have been 40, 45 minutes also, you wouldn't have realized that time. Once you come out, then yes, next day your interview, your medical board and all. But however, final result, you will see, if your name is there in the top 30, 40 ranks or 50 ranks, you will tell UPSC is the best, is the unbiased body. Okay, maybe 150, 200 ranks, you will say, I think some influence may be there. If your name is not there in the list at all, you will say that board finished me. So this is a standard every year we hear from students, or when I was preparing, every year I used to hear from my friends who prepared along with me. Always the blame is on the board. Means that board, because of that board I got less marks, or because of this question I didn't prepare, I got less marks. Is it real that UPSC is that much gambling in your life? The crucial for the UPSC, the best, the coveted exam. UPSC conducts so many exams, but for them the most important exam they conduct is civil service. After that only NDA and all. Okay, engineering service and all little low priority. For them this is the one prestigious exam they are conducting, the civil service. In a civil service exam, will they leave it to your luck? Will they leave it to your board? Because normally we hear from outside, this board decides. Because of this board I got 110 marks, 90 marks. But if you see, every board would have given more than 200, every board would have given less than 100. And the board average will be more or less same. So, then why we hear outside that this board has given me less? Now, if you ask UPSC, if you talk to people who have worked there, they say, see, prelims highly objective. Yes or no? Because all are rating the same. 100 means 102, 103 marks. Even point you decides. Even few means 0.4 marks you would have got into or gone out. Okay. Mains again highly objective. Okay, as a descriptive 20 questions, whatever, and a thorough examination happens on you. Then it goes there, dummy paper, so no one knows, so unbiased. 2 to 3 people check your papers. And why suddenly in interview where they are going around almost 275 marks, in that 1 mark if they give less, then 30-40 ranks you will go down. 2 marks you may be in, from instead of group A you may be in group B service, or instead of all India you may be in group A service. So in this particular thing, whether they'll play with your life, whether they leave it to your luck, that particular board, so marks went down. No, they say even interview is highly objective, like prelims and mains, because that is a coveted exam for them. They won't play with the life. They challenge. Whichever board you are sent, you will get the same marks. But we hear, no, this board gives low mark, that board gives high mark. That day, that particular interviewer's mood was not correct, so only I got low marks. My English, my current affairs questions, 2-3 questions they asked, but I fumbled because of that. But the reality is, no, whichever board, because each board will take a different turn. It's not that the exact questions they are going to ask. A board will start with your, say, your name, ma. Yamini, you are from Tirupattur. Okay, so Tirupattur, have you heard of this Tirupattur Don Bosco? Very famous. Okay, recently one sister was conferred sainthood. Have you heard? Someone, Kerala nun. What is your view on anti-conversion? So this one route. Okay, again, Tirupattur. Which school you studied, ma? St. Charles. Okay, who's this Charles? Have you heard of one King Charles? One prince is there, one Charles. Recently, his son and his wife visited Pakistan. Have you read about it? It was a peacekeeping something they went. Okay. Now, what is your view on Indo-Pak? Whether it was right for us to go on Balakot strike and all? Was it again to Panchsheel? Okay, this route it can go. Again, any like that, based on our DAF, it can go different routes. Okay, there is nothing like. But each board would have taken a different route, but they say the destiny is same, the marks are going to be same. How is it possible? Now, whatever I am going to tell is based on my own experience. I have gone to this thing twice. Second, when I was in the Mussoorie, there is a concept called, I forgot, escort officer concept. Now, what is this escort officer? When someone guest comes for delivering lecture, you have to go receive them, then make them stay in the tour planner will be given by the office to you. After that, it is you are in charge for that guest till they leave. So then you will be taking to the officers' mess. Then next day morning you will be taking them to the class, introduce them to the guests, introduce them to the all the students, and again once it gets over, then taking him for the lunch in the officers' mess. Then evening, in case if he wants to do some sightseeing, local mall road visit and all, you have to arrange car for him. Then later getting TADA from the office, handing over, finally sending him off. So everyone is supposed to do at least one person, normally 2 turns come. Every student, because as a protocol that you learn at that time when you start working. So that is indirectly taught in this way. So for me, I was doing it for one PC Hota. He came for a guest lecture. Now this PC Hota, if you see, he was a former UPSC chairman. So whatever I had, see, he didn't tell, I won't tell lies that he told in and out of UPSC and all, nothing like that, okay. But certain words we can make out from him, how they give marks, in fact this building was inaugurated by one UPSC member, you can listen to that video also. means when he inaugurated, he gave a speech. Okay. Now, he was also telling what we think about interview and what they think about interview is totally different. So, based on certain interactions and based on last few years, every year our average will be much higher than across India. Our interview average, if you see, we are way apart. Okay, so our interview average will be very high. All these years, so many toppers, interview toppers alone we have produced. And I remember one person, a lot of examples will be there. Somewhere 2014, at that time no one believed us. Okay. Now one boy used to come from the mains. He used to work in Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research. Now he told, sir, 3 interviews I have gone and all interviews I am getting only between 120 and 130. And he is an extraordinary person. Okay, his English, his command, his current affairs approach is not a normal UPSC aspirant. Right? He'll be different. Despite that, he was getting 120 to 130 marks. Then I think it was in 6th Main Road, a small officers academy, and it was started. So I used to spend a lot of time with him. I used to ask him, what all you think, why your interview went wrong? Then he gave me a list. Sir, in this they asked about fast breeder reactor. I think there it missed out. Then another second interview because of, he gave out with some standard things which normally hear from others. Then I asked him, okay, you tell me as far as possible verbatim how the interview went. So he could not recall entire thing, but he told certain things, how it went, what questions they asked. Then I told him, no, this is your interview marks were not decided by that fast breed reactor or this, rather because of this. Then it was a big surprise for him. Then a very fast learner. Then next year, means that particular year, cleared the mains interview, he got All India second in interview, 217 marks, okay. 217, first mark was 221 I think, he was 217. Now, this was, one good thing about this process is, you can change. It is not that 120 to 130 means you will always 120 to 130. There is a scope for change. If you understand that process, you will understand that yes, you can definitely change, tune yourself to the requirement of the UPSC, and you can get comfortable 195 and all easily you can get 195, 200 and all easily you can get. Means with less preparation. How they judge your marks? On what basis they give marks to you? Because you can find, see today, even now I am fumbling, I feel my English, I am not at all confident. Think about me few years before, from college days I was a very meek personality, I used to have stage fear and all. Then after that, after that I went for interview, got very good marks. I used to see so many people, great personalities, getting 120 to 130, meek personalities like me getting more than 200, 206 or 7. Now, how it was possible? And after that, okay, today my English is still bad, but after so much improvement, because I got trained by IRTS in Railway Academy, Labasana, then worked as an IAS officer, running Officers IAS Academy for so many years. Despite this, my English has certain problems. Not that confident when it comes to English. But think about me so many years before, a meek person. Now, how I could get so high marks? Because it is not at all an interview. That is the reality. They don't judge certain things which we think in interview. So before we go, what they see, what they expect from you, I want one or two volunteers, one volunteer or two volunteers. I'll just take you across as if it's a UPSC interview, what questions they'll ask. See, whatever we'll ask in this entire 2 months, 3 months, take my word, 90% questions will be repeated there in the board. Okay. Now, I'll take you across now. Some volunteer I want. You are ready. 1, 2. And if again one small disclaimer I want to give. Whomever I am going to ask, it is going to be the same. Okay. So, in case if you are not knowing something, don't feel bad. Okay. It's the same. Right? right? Now again I'll ask, who is volunteering? 1, 2, still. Okay, have you brought your DAF? Please. Yeah, please give me. Sit. Now one thing I want from you is, just answer as if you are, whatever answer you will give there in the board. Forget these people now. Just think, if you are in the interview board, if these questions are asked to you, what answers you will give? The same answers I want now. Okay. So Sirajuddin, welcome Mr. Sirajuddin. So are you an engineer? What is your graduation? You have done BCom. Okay, you are from Mahabalipuram, Sholinganallur. Okay. What is your view? Recently our Prime Minister and the Chinese President visited your place.
It's actually continuance of Wuhan, something which happened last week. So it's good for India-China relations. So it's a good thing that it happened in Mahabalipuram.
Why it is good thing that it happened in Mahabalipuram? Initially our PM or the country proposed Varanasi, but it was rejected by the China. Why?
The ancient relations, like the religion or the something India-China ancient relations will be promoted by making the summit in Mahabalipuram.
Why?
The ancient connect.
No, what is that ancient connect?
We heard about Bodhidharma.
Is Bodhidharma from Kanchipuram?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
So maybe that could be one of the reasons, like promoting the culture.
What is his name there? Is he called as Bodhidharma in China?
Not sure.
Not sure. He is called as Damo. Okay. Tell me, why Damo? How Damo is deciding China, India-China relation?
Cultural aspect is just one aspect of India-China relations. So it might be promoting some.
Tell me.
Not sure about how Damo is a central factor.
Okay, what are the factors? That's what I want to know.
Economic factors as well as.
Now, Mahabalipuram, what economic factors?
The trade relations between India and China happening through the Silk Road here. That could be the factor of deciding for promoting relations in the southern region.
And the Prime Minister was wearing dhoti and shirt. How did you feel?
Actually feel proud.
You felt proud. Okay.
Promoting our culture. Showing us
Promoting our culture. Okay. But he goes everywhere and wears that particular attire. Have you seen him? Northeast, he'll wear hats.
Northeast used to wear their culture and their local attire, which is good and which promotes them and which gives them pride. So it actually boosts their culture.
Boosts their culture. Okay. And your culture also, it was boosted because of Prime Minister wearing dhoti. Okay. How it had made? Have you started wearing dhoti? You come in shirt and pant to the interview board.
But the formal meetings, the formal things.
No, all your Tamil Nadu politicians, when they are in Delhi, say P. Chidambaram, all they wear dhotis, and that's a formal attire. Then you should try. Okay, next time when you come to the interview board, you should try dhoti then. Okay, which college you studied?
Actually, we did correspondence.
You did it through correspondence course, Madras University. Okay, which degree? Okay, what is your hobby?
Hobby, spending time like reading some books, some Islamic knowledge. Islamic books I am interested in.
Okay, right. Now, which is your favorite book?
Favorite? It could be Holy.
Oh, is there a book by name Holy?
No, I'm actually, could it be the Holy book?
Oh, Holy Book, Quran. Okay, good. Okay, anything else?
Anything else?
Okay, I'll give you two things to compare. Because recently there is a verbal war going on between the ex-Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh and the present Finance Minister Madam Nirmala Sitharaman. Both are being each other, right? Who is right and who is wrong according to you?
So the stance, the current economic scenario has mooted the conversation between the opposition party as well as the current political party, the current government. Actually, the current finance minister, Madam Sitharaman, has accepted that there is economic slowdown, but a criticization which came from Dr. Manmohan Singh is also true that the economy is in shambles.
But she is telling, no, your government, you started giving bank loans, you and Raghuram Rajan, both of you are the cause for this entire.
So the current economic slowdown is not just because of one factors like giving bad loans or something like that. Those bad loans doesn't affect the automobile sector.
So, in simple terms, she is wrong. That's what you want to say. So, she is wrong. Okay, I'll give you two again. Two scales, 0 to 10. Can you give me a rating for the former Prime Minister? Not in economics, general, overall.
Rating for Prime Minister?
Prime Minister, his government, the earlier Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh.
Dr. Manmohan Singh. Actually, we was the Prime Minister for 10 years. So, given the economic...
No, just give me a 0 to 10, some point you have to say. It may be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even 1 is allowed. 6. Okay. How about the present Prime Minister? He is also here almost 5th year, 6th year. 7 or 8. What is the 2 marks difference? Why?
The economic reforms are mainly the reforms brought in by the current government. Bold steps like introducing GST. Though there might be some drawbacks. The idea to introduce GST with a bold step and then introducing reforms to IBC and then supporting recapitalization of many banks and merging of 40 central banks has actually boosted the economy. And
boosted the economy means it's a big term. How it has boosted? Because just little before you told economy is in very bad shape.
But it can be proved through the World Bank rankings, which has actually boosted India to the 77th. We were below 100 some few years ago, but currently we were 77. So it shows the improvement which was brought in by the current government. Yeah.
You are talking about ease of doing business. Yes. But see, if a business is, there is that much ease, then definitely it should get reflected in the GDP. But GDP now we are from, I think gradually we are going back. And hunger index was released 2 days before. You see, India is going below Pakistan.
This actually the issue is about inclusive growth.
So everyone is included now. Earlier they were not. So everyone included now in the growth process.
Inclusive growth is missing. That's why we are lacking behind in our global hunger index.
Okay.
There are actually some structural issues with the global hunger index, which actually measures through stunting and fasting. Rather than taking the hunger at a whole day, it actually takes the nutrition deficiencies in the children below 5. So the structural.
What is this Kaveri issue? Why? We know the Kaveri issues between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. What is that exact? The river, yes, they also need water, na?
Actually, yes, according to the Supreme Court judgment.
You tell your view.
Water is very much necessary to human life. Whether it is Karnataka or Tamil Nadu or it is USA or somewhere else. So water is being the basic necessity, it has to be shared according to the needs. Rather than the political aspirations, the water should be shared as per the needs of the farmers, taking into account, and the needs taking into account the need of the city.
But your farmers always say no, they are not releasing sufficient water.
Yes, sir. It has been more in the front of political aspirations rather from the.
But farmer associations also used to protest, and they had lot of protests maybe a year before in Delhi and all from, especially from Tamil Nadu.
Yes, sir. Last year in the summer we have been facing drought-like situations in the Kaveri belt as well as in the upper riparian as well.
So,
Those drought-like situations aggravate the problem of the Kaveri. Though the
whether they also face the same drought in Karnataka?
in the May this summer, it was drought in Tamil Nadu, but not that much in Karnataka. As they received the rainfall from southwest monsoon, so they were not that much short.
So they were not that much. Okay, no problem. And tell me, you're from land of lot of tribes in Tamil Nadu, na? Lot of tribes should be there. Can you name few?
Yeah, Irula tribe, which is situated, they are actually famous for catching snakes which is situated here in the Madras crocodile band. They are also located in
No, where they are actually originally located, Irulas,
yeah, they are in the western Ghats.
Western. Other than that, any other tribe?
Some Nilgiri tribes, I couldn't remember their name.
Todas. Okay. Badagas. Okay. Wow, Badagas. What age they marry? Is it a matriarchal or patriarchal society?
I'm not sure.
You are not sure. No problem. No. Okay. Now, so you are from Chennai. You are basically from Chennai.
Yes, sir.
You are settled in Chennai. Tell us one place for us to visit in Chennai.
Surely.
Marina. That Marina protest, did you participate?
Yes, sir. Actually, I was not in Chennai. I was
Otherwise, you would have participated. Okay. So, Jallikattu, but Supreme Court, little before you told Supreme Court, the same Supreme Court banned that Jallikattu. Then why you protested? Or why you should, if you had been there, you would have protested. That's what you told.
Yes, sir. Actually, even the judgments of the Supreme Court, though they are sacrosanct, but when it against the cultural aspirations of the nation or of the people, when it is against the roots of the culture, so the people start protesting. It happened even in the Sabarimala judgment case, which was in Kerala, situated in Kerala. The people protested against the Sabarimala judgment, so it was not as much in vision.
So, okay, what is your Tirunelveli famous for? Or Madurai? Jallikattu is Madurai, right? What is your Madurai other than Jallikattu? Maduramalli, okay. Why? What is so great about Maduramalli?
The jasmine flower, and then the local farming techniques. And then
How the ADMK government is doing now?
Tamil Nadu is actually, compared to other states of India, has been ranked well in all indexes. Now, recently, even in the
No, okay. Forget about other states. Tamil Nadu alone, how it was under DMK government, how it is there under ADMK government, especially after Amma.
The loss because of political leader is certainly visible, but the government actions in terms of getting into the boosting the economy through.
So they're doing well. How do you rate it with the DMK? Which is better?
Certainly, governance, from the governance aspect, we could look both the governments from certain parameters.
Overall.
Overall,
You are a common man till now, from a common man perspective.
certainly the regime during Amma is better than the regime now.
And regime between Amma and Ayya.
Actually, the comparisons are now as they have ruled for many years.
Overall.
From 5 years,
Overall. Say 2006, 11, 11, 16. The last regimes of both.
I could rate ADMK as better.
Little better. Okay. And if the board sponsors you for a trip, which place you'll visit? Anywhere you want, we'll sponsor.
I would like to go to Kashmir.
Kashmir. Why Kashmir?
It's a beautiful place.
Hmm.
Actually,
Hmm.
so even geographically and historically, it gains significance from India's perspective. Actually, like snowfalls.
You like snowfalls.
Being in the south, it's something which is unnatural to us.
Okay.
Experience
So nice talking to you, Sirajuddin. Best wishes. Thank you. Okay. So a typical interview will go like this. Would have taken any path. Okay. It went in a path. You want to do, ma? No problem. No, sit down. No problem. You can answer from there. The only thing is, since I cannot see, no, you can sit. No, you will feel more comfortable here. You can. Yeah, then, because otherwise you can get distracted. Yeah, you can sit here. Your anugraha, na? So welcome. The only thing is, you should tell in the same way what you will tell in the board. Welcome, anugraha. So, what is your graduation? School of Excellence. You are native of?
I'm from
Ariyalur. Okay. Do you remember that Ariyalur accident? One burning of bus, or was it a railway accident?
Yes, there are like caste issues involved in my district, which takes an every turn from there. And then there was this burning of the bus issue by the civil also.
Caste problem, it was burnt. Okay. But one big railway accident happened. Okay. What is that caste issue? Why Tamil Nadu still so many caste problems?
I think it's a question of mindset. I think even the Periyarist Dravidian movement didn't have much of an impact. And the affiliation to old customs and traditions is still prevalent in Tamil Nadu, for which education can be a
Okay. So, because of failure of Periyar or failure of the people to assimilate Periyarism, that's what you want to say. But other states, there is no, say, any state, we in other states, automatically you can, from our names you can make out our caste. Whereas in your state, we cannot make what is your caste. So that is the biggest achievement of your Periyar. But still, why this Periyar's land is fighting for caste?
I'm really proud to recognize the fact that the names of caste have been avoided by people in general. But as I said earlier, I think it should be a ground level movement, and the point of generation gap and sticking back to original traditions or casteism and other factors, socio-economic factors are tightly intertwined, so that it's becoming really difficult for people to get rid of the caste issue.
Can you tell me one Tirukkural? Because you are from land of Periyar. Okay. Another Kural. This is the first Kural. Every person tells that only. Some other Kural.
I think I need some time to.
No problem. Take your own time.
It's a beautiful Kural which I like to quote. Alkaru Ava Veguri Innachu Nangu Irka Yengare Anu.
Can you tell the meaning?
Alkaru Ava Veguri Innachu are the 5 qualities which have to be done away by man.
What are the 5 qualities? Alkaru, Ava, Veguli, then 4 or 5? Okay, 4. Can you tell the meaning?
Alkaru is bad will. Innachu is speaking bad about others.
Okay, in your preference you have given northeast, why so less?
So I've been curious about northeast region because I think it's been.
But in your preference it is not getting reflected. In your state preferences you have given the Nagaland. 5th zone is your east zone, last zone, and that is West Bengal. You have given it as first. Naturally you should have given. Why Assam, Nagaland, they are not part of our country? Why so less preferences?
I think the less preference may be due to the tough terrain, access and other factors. In fact, though the development indices with regard to literacy and other factors are high, the fact that the cultural differences are totally different from the other parts of India, maybe I think I get trying to get accommodated there.
So for that you want to, so you don't want to go and work in a tough terrain. This entire civil service itself is a tough terrain, you know, no?
Maybe after some experience, gaining experience.
No, once you give a cadre, how you can go out of, is there any inter-cadre or something? Nothing like that. No?
I think about it.
Okay. But as such, mentally you are not against Northeast, your same mindset only. You are curious about working there. Okay, good. Okay. And you are from Tamil Nadu, okay, and from your which district? Ariyalur, okay, neighboring Perambalur, Trichy and all, okay. What? This Kaveri belt. Okay, Trichy, tell me one place to visit in Trichy.
Trichy, there's a beautiful temple for Ganesha, named Malikotai. So that's one place I really love to visit. And there are lots of dams built here in and around. So I think it's like a temple city, you have lots of temples.
Lot of temples to visit. Good. And dam you told, right? Who built that dam?
There's a dam called Kalvari built by Karikala. It's one of the oldest dams. It's a good for ancient architecture which we can really be proud of. It still stands.
Still stands strong. Okay, good. And other dams you told, what are the other dams? Who built those? Okay, by the way, Delhi is coming for election coming year. Do you know Delhi? Who's the CM of Delhi? How is he performing?
Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, I think he's a very enthusiastic, goodwill, and he has a lot of innovative ideas in his mind, like how he bought the
odd even formula. Bengal again is coming out for election. Who's the CM there?
West Bengal. Miss Mamata Banerjee.
How is she doing there?
I think she's a very audacious person who's bold enough to speak her mind and go against the odds. And in fact, if I were to suggest an alternative to the big shots, national parties, I think she can lead the third front.
She can lead the third front. Okay, good. Who's the CM of Bihar?
Mr. Nitish Kumar.
How is he doing?
I think he's thinking about the past 5 years, I think he's got some good performance reports when it comes to literacy level, poverty and other issues. But politically speaking, I think he's not sticking to his ideologies because in the recent Lok Sabha elections, like he contradicted his own statement saying that he will not go to BJP and forming an alliance. But then the sudden shift maybe into his political aspirations, which I think has led to
Who's your CM?
my CM is Mr. Edappadi.
Edappadi, okay, good. Okay. Who's the CM of Nagaland? Because you told you have equal thing, because you talked about Delhi, when we asked Bengal, you told Bihar, you told your Tamil Nadu. So definitely since you have the same affinity for Northeast, so who's the CM of Nagaland? So you do not know that? Okay, at least tell who's the CM of Arunachal Pradesh. If you do not know, please tell it, I don't know. Mizoram. Tripura. Why you are smiling as if you are getting some Olympic medal? You are not knowing what you are supposed to know. Sikkim. Okay, then at least you should know our Meghalaya. It was in news for long. Okay, at least Manipur you tell. If you don't know, you should say I don't know. And you're not, it's part of our country. You're telling you're an aspirant Not even knowing the chief minister, you talked about Bihar. And that's why it's getting reflected. You're not at all inclined to serve that part. Tell me, what is your hobby?
I read books,
Hmm.
blogs,
Hmm.
articles online,
Hmm.
and I play badminton.
You play badminton. Okay. And any other hobby? Okay, you play badminton. Who's your favorite player?
Indian, I like Simon Negron.
Okay, these leagues have come up now. Which is your favorite league? Badminton leagues have come now. Hyderabad team, because all prominent are from that area. Okay. And your Tamil Nadu, how is the present government doing?
Well, post the demise of Amma, I think people's faith in the government has gone down. If I went to answer as a government. But I'm looking forward to a better government.
Looking forward. So you mean they are not doing well. Amma government was better than.
I don't think there's a point arguing which government is better because I
You as a common man, what you are feeling? How is the DMK government doing and this government?
so I haven't seen a ministry under Mr. Stalin. So
No, DMK, then DMK government, 2006-11, Karunanidhi's government.
I was not really aware of the happenings in Mr. Karnataka's government. I can surely answer for Mr. Amma's government.
Okay, you can answer for Mr. Amma as well as Miss Amma. How was it?
Well, she was really worried about the common man's problems like health, education, and we really had innovative schemes in like teaching schools. And the famous scheme of Amma Mohammed, which catered to the needs of poor, providing food at a very affordable prices, which is the part one.
So where is your house in Chennai? It's in Anna Nagar, okay. Okay, in Chennai there is one St. Thomas Mount, na? Who's that St. Thomas?
I think he was a missionary wanted to propagate his religion. And it was his memory that they
Why they gave, his memory they gave. So many missionaries are there, na? Why his name is given there? You do not know. Who is that St. Thomas? Recently one nun was given sainthood or beatification, they told. Just a week before. Which school you studied, by the way? Velammal. Who's that Velammal? At least tell that.
She happens to be the mother of the founder of the school.
Founder, okay. So nothing more about her. Just she was the mother of your founder.
And she was really interested in educating people.
She was interested.
And inspired his son to, they started from this craft, they just had a art, and they started the school, and then it's very successfully achieved schools right now.
Okay. Tell me a few tribes of your nearby, say Velur and all, near Chennai, or Ariyalur, no? You are from Ariyalur. Just beside Perambalur, that side you can see this hills. What hills I do not know. It should be an extension of your Sherwar, I do not know. But a lot of hills will be there, a lot of tribal belt, Puliyancholai, and that area. Should be few kilometers away, maybe hardly 50-60 from your place. There should be some tribes.
Where there are tribes, the names are not really.
Their names you are not sure. Okay. Okay, no problem. And so you're from Tamil Nadu. Okay. Have you heard of this problem between Tamil Nadu and Kerala for that in that Mullai Periyar Dam? What is your take on it?
I think there should be an amicable solution solved between these states.
No, very simple. You people want to raise the dam. They do not want to raise the dam. You people want to raise the dam because more water. They do not want because that Kumili, that area is earthquake prone zone. So whether dam's height should be raised or no.
I don't have the sufficient knowledge to give a scientific opinion about that. As a future citizen, I would really advise both the states to sit down.
A civil servant, okay.
What was the solution and think of
No, you're talking like a prime minister now. Okay, only the prime minister can advise both governments. You, as a general common man, what is your perception? Whether, because this talking and all this goes on for years, whether dam size should be increased or no.
I think there should be a scientific body set up. I think the main problem with the Mullaperia issue is that both states are not listening to the advice of the scientific body. I think they clearly put down the ideas and the solution.
What is the solution?
The body appointed has clearly said that the dam has been strong enough, and that there's
So they can increase the height. Then why you are not telling that? It is also Supreme Court verdict also based on a technical committee. Then why you are meandering here and there? So the dam's height should be increased. That is your opinion, yes or no? Then you could have told it instead of that. Why advising so many advices? Okay. Now, what is your hobby you told?
I read books, blogs, and articles.
Who's your favorite author? Tamil or English? You don't read Tamil. What is your mother tongue? Okay, Tamil. Okay. Now, one Tamil Bharatiyar song you give, tell us. Because we hear about him a lot in North India, that he is one feminist poet and all. One. Yes.
I can't really remember the songs, but I have a few quotes which are my favorites.
Yeah, tell me.
பல வேடிக்கை மனிதரை போல் வீழ்வேன் என்று நினைத்தாயோ, which means like I know.
Which particular thing? Is it from Panjali Sabadam or Kuil Pattu? Some lot of things.
I don't know the source.
Okay, next.
சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே, என் செல்வக் களஞ்சியமே.
What is the meaning and why you like it?
It's a poetry, sir.
So why that particular line has impressed you?
I think it's just about the usage of words and the passion which you place it into.
Okay, good. And what is your Tirunelveli famous for?
Tirunelveli is famous for a sweet dish called
Alva. Why so? Why Tirunelveli is everywhere? Even in Lucknow we make alva, Bengal they make alva. Why Tirunelveli alva is so famous?
I think I should take it to the town and taste it.
No, what particular thing? Without me coming there, you should you can tell something. That is why it is special. Can you tell something?
I think it's a taste. It's a peculiar taste.
Now, what makes it? Is it that Tamraparni river water or any specific thing?
I think it should be about the ingredients and the way in which it's made.
Which is a famous shop for that?
The famous shop is
Irtukadai Alva. You haven't tasted that. Okay, nice talking to you, Anugraha. Thank you. Now, you can go. Or you can sit here, whichever. Now you see, this is how interview goes. Okay, it could be. Now the time, both of you, at that point of time, of course you people would have realized the time. She wouldn't have known the time. Especially when you are inside the boat, you will never know what is the time. How was his interview? Good or bad? Both are good or bad? Overall, okay, va? Okay. Everyone will come with more or less, okay, we have answered 80% questions. Okay. But the marks will keep varying like anything. Okay, 90 someone, 210 someone, and especially 210, 205 persons or 195 persons, you cannot believe that these people would have got. That is the beauty of UPSC. You will never think, how this person got 195, 200. So it's all the more, it will make you believe there is some mischief or board bias. Okay. But the reality is there is no bias. The basic assumptions, whatever you have about interview is, let me break those myths. First of all, you will be fed across India that UPSC, it is a knowledge test. That's why they say this many current affairs, you have to know this much analysis, latest issues. Now, if it is a knowledge test, then one simple logic you have to apply. If it is a knowledge test, all should be given the same questions, because prelims means all answer the same questions. Yes or no? In interview, some will be answering around taking 20 questions, someone 6 questions. Then how both equal? If it is a knowledge test, then definitely it is not enough, because otherwise why to someone 6 questions, then it becomes a bias. Yes or no? Next, is it a stress test? You should not show the stress, they say. Have you heard about it? You should walk confidently, you should not show the stress. No, I feel they want you to be stressed. They also know you are stressed. Take my word, they know you are stressed. That is the most important day in your life. Their marks, you are never going to see them again in life. Hardly at times we meet them in Mussoorie, that's all. At times, that too. That too, my board members I have never met. Okay. So, no chance at all, but that half an hour will decide your life, total life. Okay. So, naturally you will be stressed. If you are not stressed, it takes a minute for them to give you stress dosage. Because it's like open operation. I told you, no, it's like a open operation, you enter. So there should be stress. Moment I found some confidence in her language, wanted to shatter it. I knew that she won't know Nagaland, UP. So just like that I picked. So that once confidence is broken, little stress built, then I started going to my areas. Are you understanding? So it's not a stress test. If you are stressed, nothing wrong. They know that you should be stressed. Okay, you are not a robo, you are a human. So they know that. So it is again, that is second myth, you should not show the stress, nothing like that. Third, is it a language test? No. If it is a language test, then many people who score good marks, their language will not at all be good. Okay, it won't be. I have one candidate, in fact, he used to fumble. Enna solluvaanga sir? Tikku in English la. He stammers and he got 199, I think, 199 marks. Okay, doesn't matter, and language also doesn't matter. That's why they are saying you want answer in Tamil, Telugu, English, Hindi, whichever language. They're least bothered about your language. So it's not a language test also, because we normally hear your language should be good, your knowledge should be good, stress you should not show. Another myth is there is one answer for the question they are asking, one right answer for the question they are asking. Again, wrong. There is no one right answer. If there is one right answer which you are expected to tell them, which is common for all, 5 board members will not be wasting their time sitting there. What they will do, they will call you, or they don't need even to call you, send you to presidency school. They will send the questionnaire, write 5 points, within 1 hour or half an hour fill it and give. Or they can call you to Delhi in UPSC Dolpur House, make you sit, quickly give your opinion, and then there is no one right answer. There is each one. For me, some answer may fit the same answer. If he gives, it may be wrong. If he gives, it may be wrong. And the right answer for him may not be right answer for me. Are you understanding what I am saying? So there is no one definite answer also. Another myth is longer the time, more marks you will get. Okay, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, more marks. 10 minutes, 12 minutes, less. That is also another myth. These are all the myths, common myths people have. My first interview was within 12 minutes it got over. I got very high marks, highest on that day for that particular person. Now, no, but again I had few batchmates, their interviews lasted 45, 50 minutes and all, they also got high marks. So, nowhere it is connected, your time and your marks. There is no direct correlation. Okay, now how they judge? What basis they give you marks? How your preparation next 2.5 months should be there? Now, if your mother wants to recruit a cook for your house, okay, she wants to recruit a cook, what qualities she will see? Some cook comes and says she knows French, German also, she can play guitar. Whether your mother will accept? Yes or no? Good reading hobby is there. Will they accept? Travels a lot. Chances are more likely won't accept. Okay, start. And what your mom will see in that? Cooking skill. Basically, that basic cooking. And second thing is honesty. Okay? Something, because otherwise the cook should not take away your whatever household items. Again your mother wants to appoint one gardener in your house. What all qualities they'll check, whether the gardener can play tabla, cashew, these are his hobbies, whether those things matter. Gardener can know Chinese, Japanese, learnt in school, or school pupil leader in 10th standard, leadership quality is there. Will they check? Does it matter? What matters? Whether gardening basic idea is there. Certain quality, that hard working quality is there or no. As simple as that. Now, similarly, there are also certain qualities for civil servant. Those qualities only they are checking there. For gardener there are certain qualities. For cook there are certain qualities. Like that there are certain qualities which are checked in your interview. What are those qualities? Your Administrative Reforms Commission 1, 2, Nolan Committee, all these committees, Nolan Committee would have told selflessness, honesty, integrity, political neutrality, compassion towards weaker section. Compassion towards weaker section is ARC2. Now, these are the qualities they have arrived at, which they want to check whether you possess. If you possess, they'll give marks. If you don't have, they won't give marks. Are you understanding? There, language skill, no, they don't. Okay. Because that is not there. Anyhow, you have that basic language skill, that's why they have done it in the mains. So, in the interview, that is not a language test also. Now, how they check whether you are honest? Just 20 minutes, 12 minutes, 30 minutes, whether you are patriotic, whether you are compassion towards weaker section. Are you understanding? How they can check within 20 minutes and all boards will arrive the same mark they are telling? Are you understanding my question? These are the qualities clearly they have given there. Okay. In your ARC2 or Nolan Committee, whichever, they have told these are the qualities expected for a civil servant. Now you want to become a civil servant, then those qualities they want. So how they will check whether you possess that quality? That they have to check 20-25 minutes. Now, I will put one small one, imaginary situation. We are recruiting some nurse, okay. All over India, one Indian nurse service is introduced this year. Our Prime Minister has introduced a new service. They will be trained in Labasna only and they will be posted in, say, Calcutta, Northeast. They are the crucial, because nursing is a crucial thing. Now, new service is created. Now, for that, prelims has been conducted, where yes, a nurse needs that basic knowledge also. So, base knowledge has been tested, which was an objective type. Nurse has to write a lot, because lot in the sense very precise, because based on nurse prescription, because nurse works around the clock, whereas doctors come in the late evenings only. Based on whatever nurse has written in that patient, that sheet, they suggest some medicine, so it keeps going. So, a nurse has to be very precise there. She should not say patient's health factor is overall India, it's a big problem, USA also health problem is happening. No, that patient, what is the temperature, what is the pressure, what particular parameters that nurse has to check, those have been done written there. So, that writing skill, preciseness, like a civil servant, you should be precise, not beat around the bush. So, checked in the mains. Now, finally, 250 nurses have been shortlisted and only 100 vacancies. Now we have to select who is the best nurse, top 100. How we will select? Just 5 of us are in the panel. Now can we give the top 100 nurse, whoever has got top marks in mains, can we give them the service? Yes or no? Why no? Why, that could have been checked in the mains, na? Mains is just writing. A nurse can cheat like anything in writing. But the attitude part, whether it's hardworking, will have compassion, yes, patriotic, should be posted in, say, Kashmir also, or Manipur, Tripura, any place they have to work. Now, how you will find out those? Okay, how? We'll ask the nurse, are you patriotic? Consistency in views, okay. Contradicting their own, okay, that you can say maybe honesty can be checked. Yes or no? Means somewhere they are telling something, another place they are changing there, then honestly they have not answered either of something there. Okay. Okay. How you will check whether that nurse will have compassion towards weaker section, will work means honestly, will be patriotic, will be politically neutral, because say religious, again if you see a nurses when the patient goes, nurse is like God, doctor and nurse. Now when a patient goes, if you see the nurses, especially in hospitals, Christian nurses you observe. Okay? If you are a Christian patient, they'll start saying, oh, you are from that church. Which church you are going? Oh, that pastor. How is this? By that time injection would have been given. You will not feel the pain. Whereas a Hindu or a Muslim patient goes, the same injection only, but the pain is felt. Yes? So, we want a nurse who is above religion. Agreed or not? Say, a nurse from Tamil Nadu is posted in, say, AIMS hospital. Because All India service, this new service, so AIMS hospital. There a Tamil patient goes. She'll ask, oh, how nowadays rain it seems, how is Yadappadi Palaniswamy? Oh, useless? Oh, yeah, useless. Or good, whatever your opinion, whatever she has. So, what is Rajinikanth when he is going to come to politics? Something they'll keep talking and put the injection. Whereas the patient goes from Bengal, UP, Bihar, same injection, but that connect is missing. So, we want a nurse who is above religion, above region, yes or no? Yes or no? Commitment, integrity, now how to check? Just on 10 minutes conversation, how is it possible? If we ask the nurse, are you patriotic? All nurses will say we are patriotic, they will sing Janagana Mana and impress our board. If we ask, are you, will you work for the poor people, they will say yes. No one will say no, naturally to get marks, yes or no? Are you above religion, they will say just now we worshipped Allah, on the way I put a cross also, temple I will visit later. Okay? So it's a standard, because the nurses are as intelligent like you. They have cleared the prelims, mains, sitting for the panel, so panel knows. So they cannot ask. Then how they will check? Can we give case studies to them? Tough situations and ask them to decide?
Maybe some suggestion. Case studies in trying nurses in pattern of thinking, how they are.
Okay. Now what, give me one case study where you can bring out a personality to a nurse.
Like how a nurse will, she posted in a English speaking place for the language. How will she deal with a young patient? She has to make conversation with the child to make him comfortable if she is giving attention. So she has to find a common ground between just to talk, let you play or let you eat what you
Uh-huh. But all 250 nurses are intelligent nurses. They'll immediately put it in the lab, they'll do all drama to get the board marks. Means in the board I am telling. Arey, you are like my baby, you should eat well. All these things you will tell or no to get marks? Yes or no? How you will make out whether the nurses?
there may be some religious place in your town. They are just only their religion.
Their religion. Indirectly, okay. Religious places, generally yes, okay.
They are asking for all India service. So whether they are participating only their state or not. So open questions regarding what all states they know and comparison between as you asked religious to.
No, that is basically to put them on stress again. Everyone knows. No, I'll ask all of them, including me. Take me. It's easy to put a question without knowing an answer. If I ask now, his labda would have increased. Whether I'll ask him now, Nagaland, he will also not know. He will also. None of us will know. So expected she will also not know. Okay. So it was basically put under stress and bring out. I also do not know. So that is a different thing. Not to judge the thing. Whether you will know, you will also not know. Yeah. So, okay. How to bring out? Now, two nurses are coming, let me say. Both are from Tamil Nadu. Okay. First nurse, both are in the 250 list. First nurse we are asking. Okay. Now, I will put two things. First nurse is very good in English. Extraordinary. Sir, I am from this, I have done this. I want to serve the society. This is my life. For this I am living. Second nurse is not that good in English. Little fumbling. Whether does it matter to us or no? Whether language matters to us at that point of time. Because knowledge is tested. The language, in case if she is posted in Assam, Assamese will be taught in Labasna. Yes or no? If she is posted in Bengal, Bengali. If she is posted in Tamil Nadu, Tamil. The nurse will be taught. So whether we have to worry about the language in the board, if you are in the board to give marks, whether we have to worry? Yes or no? No. Okay. Next, whether the nurse stress level, of course stress little because she has to do those things because her job itself is this, okay, but little stress to bring out the truth we want. Otherwise, nurse, they are intelligent person, they will also tell lie. Okay. Now, how to bring out these two nurses, how to differentiate between them, who is fit? Now, I will put one question. Now, since now LT, some issues are going on in Tamil Nadu. Two nurses are coming. First nurse, we are asking, what is your Sri Perumbudur famous for? Second nurse also, we have to repeat the question. Okay. First nurse is telling, sir, this is famous because this is the place where Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated by the LTT. Okay. Now, second nurse, let us assume her language is, she is from say some very remote place, not great language. She is saying, sir, this is the place where we lost, sir, our Prime Minister, sir. He was killed, sir, by terrorists, sir, LTT. Who's better? First or second? First or second? Why second? Our Prime Minister, whereas he is telling, means as a Tamilian, I will doubt whether she is Tamilian or not. She has to prove me Indian or Tamilian. Certain things I want to check because whether she is above Tamil Nadu. So, small words, yes or no. Are you understanding? A small word. So, 4 different answers for the same thing I am giving because under there you will be under stress. You will be under a hypnotic condition. Just forget about here. Here itself when we start having your mock boards, we can clearly, like a surgeon we can do. Later when you see that video only, you will find out, oh, this is how we have talked. There, day in and day out, they are experts. Okay, even now they will be doing some interview for some post. So just a few, 2 minutes is enough. I remember PC Hota telling me, Just 2 minutes enough. We know the person is fit or not. 2 minutes, few words. After that, for namesake, they can complete. So just 2 minutes is enough for them to assess whether you are above your religion, above region. Just 1 or 2 words enough. So, I am telling what this next question, 4 different answers. Sir, Sriperumbudur is famous because Rajiv Gandhi was killed by LTT. Sir, Sriperumbudur is famous because Rajiv Gandhi was killed by our LTT. Our LTT, I am telling. In that stressful situation, all these things come out. You are thinking how one can say. 5 people above your age, for you, most important day, for them it is not. It is one more day for them. So you will be under terrible stress. They are going to decide your life. Automatically, whatever you inside will come out. Third, sir, our Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated by LTT. Fourth, our Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated by the terrorist LTT. 4 different meanings. Are you understanding? How many of you noticed when they were talking, they were using the word they for Karnataka, we for Tamil Nadu? Anyone observed? Yes or no? Our culture. Have you understood? Means normal talk we won't understand. It comes out from here. Are you understanding? So, each and every word matters there. And politically right, not necessary. You will get caught. Because they know. One question here, third, fourth question, they will find and finish you. They won't tell. In fact, they will try to add fuel to your fire. They will, very good, very good. But actually, internally, they would have decided your marks. Now, I'll ask them the qualities given by Nolan. Okay, both of you. In interview board, if they ask, are you patriotic Indian? Are you Tamil Nadu first or India first? Hindus, are you first Hindu or Indian? You are Hindu first or Indian? Indian first, okay. Will you work for the tribes, weaker sections? Of course, okay. Now, politically will you be neutral? Because politicians change, you will be continued. See, all are going to be the same. All will tell the same if they ask. Now, when I asked, say one nurse is telling, what is your Tirunelveli? One urban nurse, urban educated. So this is the place where Tirunelveli Alva is, the cuisine, the taste, this, that, Irtukadai. Another nurse from Sivagasi, rural, not able to great language, but also in the 250 number, shortlisted. See, sir, this place, sir, that Vanjinathan sir killed Ash, sir. That is why it is famous. Are you understanding? Make difference? Are you able to differentiate? Say, I am asking, why are Tirunelveli Alva famous? So, I don't know, sir, much. But that Hindu, Muslim, Christian, all together, that big no caste religion in front of Irtukadai Alva, sir. Are you finding the difference? Okay. Same Madurai, that is where our father of nation stopped wearing shirt. Say the same Madurai, near that, what is that? Before Rani Lakshmi Bai, there was one Velu Nachiyar, okay, who was fought for her independence. So, based on your answer, we can correlate your personality. Okay. Whether he is BJP, pro-BJP or anti-BJP. Little pro. Are you really pro? No, yeah, I could make out. But I needed a different, because I could make out. Okay, but, so that vibes also we can feel. I am a chota bacha in front of UPSC. UPSC, day in and day out, they do that job. So, I wanted to catch him, but of course the time was running out. Otherwise, somewhere we could have caught. Okay. Okay. So, she doesn't like ADMK, the present regime, right? Right. So, political neutrality means all will say yes. Now, who's your favorite actor? Your actor. Rajinikanth. Your favorite actor or actor? Kamal Haasan. Okay. Now, Rajinikanth, what is his wife's name? Why you are seeing him as if he is Rajinikanth? Eh? You don't know who's Rajinikanth has sons or daughters? Daughters. Okay. So Any idea who's his first daughter married to?
First daughter, second daughter, Dhanush.
Dhanush, first daughter. Both you are seeing in the same mindset only. Good. Okay. Now Rajinikanth, latest any movie you have seen?
Long time back.
Which movie?
Very long time back in Chandramukhi.
Chandramukhi you saw. And Rajinikanth, is he really favorite for you? Every time you try to conceal.
Who is favorite? So just to answer.
Just to answer, that's why I am telling. Okay, good. At least you are knowing Dhanush and all. Okay, who's your Kamal ma? Kamal is married now? No clue, married or no. Okay, was he married? He was married. What is his daughter's name? Shruti Hassan, okay. Now, so latest movie of Kamal Hassan?
I'm not very sure. The last movie I saw was Nayagan on TV.
Nayagan on TV, but in theatre? You don't remember. He is a tall person or short person? Medium. Why you are getting angry for that when I ask? He is short. Okay. Now, at least basic things they are knowing about. Provided he had told honestly, at least we could have assessed, yes, this person basically means this, whatever they are liking, they are knowing. Yes or no? They have the concern. She has the concern for Kamal Hassan. He has the concern for Rajinikanth. So they know. But if they have the concern for tribes, at least the tribes around them in their own state, they should know. It's not a memory competition. But you should know people around you. Suddenly somewhere from you will come and become a messiah and save their tribes. Currently you should be knowing your own tribes, what they are eating, what food they are having, how many tribes around you. Especially if you are from a neighboring district, same your own district, some tribals are there. Or you are from, say, we had one candidate near that, say, Adyar side or fishermen's, that. Fishermen, what are the problems you should know then? Means that basic things you should know. That is, you are not expected to give a solution there. But awareness is required. Then only we will understand what's given the job you will do. Are you able to understand? Now, both of you are, say, St. Thomas. You are there in Chennai and you are above religion means you should know those things. These are the basic, your language, current affairs knowledge, doesn't matter there. What they check there is your personality, whether you are an Indian. That's why all services, II only, IAS, IRS, IPS, IM. That Indianness, later administrative service, they will teach you in Labasna. Police service in NPA, National Police Academy. Revenue service in Nagpur. That part they will take care. The technical thing, because you have the capability to learn. Once you have cleared the mains, they assume that you have the capability to absorb. Now they check only the attitude part. Whether you are above religion, because you are going to be in a crucial post. If you have the bias, then you are finished. Because you can finish so many people. That's what I am telling you. In the words of P.C. Hota, just 2 minutes enough for me to judge whether that fellow is biased. I will ensure that fellow doesn't enter into the top services. For them, they are least bothered about the remaining. They don't want you in IAS, IPS especially. Because the damage you can do to the society is very high. Because you can order for firing. In crucial positions you are going to be there. With that bias, if you go there, then it will be a very difficult thing for the common man. So only those two services crucial. Foreign service equally good, but not that much interference with the common man's life. Here, your law and order issues, all your caste problems you have to deal, will between different villages, anything as an IAS or IPS. Okay. So these are very, very important posts for them. So they ensure that they give 120, 130, whatever be your written mark, you will not be in those services. And if your answer is good, they'll tell that they'll ensure somehow you are in that service. They want you to be in that IAS IPS. So they'll give you such a high marks, little main somewhere, then they'll ensure at least IAS IPS somewhere you will get. That is, when you go out of the hall, the feel they have is this person, if we give is above this guy, then we should ensure. Now, somewhere in the middle, confusing, never confuse the board. Then it will prolong for long. your entry board, because it will keep on going, because you are wasting my time, I will feel. Okay. Oh, I have to find your personality. That is my job. Moment I find, I am enough. After that, I can check my mobile. I'll ask the panelists. You go keep asking, because 4 members will be there. Only the chairman decides your mark. Others will also give, but it is all. Chairman is a crucial person. He is the board member, means UPSC member, board chairman. So for them, it's a matter of time. For them, then they are peaceful. Otherwise, they'll feel cheated. Somewhere your personality should come out. Okay. So, you should talk from here. You cannot go and tell lies there. But to talk from here, what you have to do, that we will see next 2 months. Okay. How to talk from here. So, your eyes and mouth should match. When you tell a lie, when you tell why I could say he was, because after the panel I was sure that he was not a BJP supporter. Okay. Somewhere then later when I asked, he admitted, I didn't have enough time, or else we could have done that thing, because his eyes was not matching with his mouth. See, when you tell the truth, there will be a slight glitter. Something we can read from your eyes. Anyone, when you tell something, eyes and mouth should match. If it is not matching, then you are putting me at unrest. Then I have to take time to judge your personality, maybe 6th question. Or understand? When you talk from here, automatically your eyes and mouth will match. Say for example, she wanted to support Tamil Nadu but doesn't want to look like Tamilian. So she wanted, that's what you are trying, no? Supreme Court, the technical, okay. In case if she had seen the movie Damn, okay. Now Tamil Nadu, where is Damn movie? Damn movie was banned here. No, a real Indian should have seen that also, a Damn movie. So 1.5 hours movie, she has seen so many people dying, children dying, whatever. After that, when she goes there and sits in front of the board, when they ask about it, automatically the Damn is there back of the mind. Her answers will be little different. Yes or no? Because from here she is going to talk. At that time, yes, then they will, what I would have done at that point of time? Supreme Court itself would have told. What you should have told actually, sir, Damite and all should not be raised, sir. It's an earthquake prone zone, because so many people are there. Now, then what I say, Supreme Court itself has told. That will be, because I want to check whether she really means. So surgery, deeper surgery now. Now, I will try to play the devil's advocate. Then you will say, sir, Supreme Court will say one in case of Anna Golaknath, then they will reverse it in case of Ananda Bharati. SP Gupta, they will say, and judges scale, they will reverse. They can reverse, but people's life cannot be reversed. When I tell from here and here, when it will match, when my brain is operating, it has felt the pain. Are you understanding? Yes or no? This is what is above. How I am telling this? You go and see your gazette. Prelims detail they would have given. Mains also detail they would. Interview, you start from 1970s onwards. You Google and find. Always 3 paragraph only will be there. When I went also. Personality test. Now they wouldn't have detailed told you. But what they would have told, it is a purposive conversation. Have you read that line? Means, just like that I am not asking what is your favorite place, where you want, I will book a ticket. Suddenly you will say, sir, I want to go and see in Andaman cellular jail. How people are freedom fighters. My perception will change. That, it should not be a lie. They can make out. Okay. That situation, truth will come out. They know you are in the operation theatre. That's why I'm telling you, they'll put you under stress. Half an hour before that. Again, 10 minutes at least wait outside. Fully a stressful process. Then you enter, 5 people. Then truth will come out. If it is not that, they know how to bring it out. So, basically a little stress is good, and based on your conversation, it is not that moment someone says, Irtukada Alva, I am going to go and buy. I am not going to go and eat there. My purpose is to know what they see there. Why they like, what they see in Tirunelveli. What they see in, based on, once he said, Modi is good, I am going to vote for Modi, or if he say Modi is bad, I will not vote. Nothing. It is just, I want to see what he sees in BJP route. What she sees in ADMK or DMK. So, it is not their personality test. It is not the board members who decide the mark. It is you who decide the mark. It is your personality which comes out there. Whether you are politically neutral. Whether you are an Indian first. I remember my first question. I am telling you, I don't think I am very humble and nimble and trying to impress you that I was very bad. Really, I am telling you, very meek personality. Okay, I cannot talk when I get up and talk. In fact, I have done a TED talk also, TEDx talk on stage here. When I got the interview call, went to Delhi, each one was telling this, they're going to ask Israel question, this, that. I prepared so much, mugged up. But when two boards never they asked Israel. So-called great personalities didn't get marked. Why? When they go, they know how to dissect you. How? He asked, sir, what is your, not Mr. Israel, you are from Sri Perumbudur. I studied in Sri Perumbudur, engineering college. So you are from Sri Perumbudur, tell me what is it famous for? That time also it was in news like now. Sri Perumbudur now it's in news after Seaman talk and all. No. Then I told, sir, this is the place where Lord Ramanujam was born. He was a great Vaishnavite saint, sir. He did lot of reforms for women, depressed communities, and his body is still preserved in our temple in Srirangam. See, in our temple in Srirangam. And this place is also notorious, where our Prime Minister was killed by the terrorist LTT. Now, when I talk, don't think I talk like now, because now I am more a Tamil now. Okay, all mind back to Tamilian mindset. That time, those three, I was literally a fan of Ramanujam. I read so much about Ramanujam. My interview preparation was totally different. Instead of reading too much on current affairs, I was going into this because I was guided by another person who got very good marks earlier. One Umanath. Okay. Now, your personality should change. It's a personality test. It's not a Viva Voce test. It's not a knowledge test. So, when you talk, it should come from here and your eyes match. 12th minute they'll send you out. Not necessarily 12 minutes, it can be 30 minutes also, don't worry. Don't think if they don't send you out in quick, you will not get marked. Nothing like that. For them, it is they want to judge you as a person. Okay. They asked, oh, what is this? Kaveri issue to me. Now, Kaveri also I am telling you how one word is going to make all the difference. He was trying to be politically cool. Okay, politically neutral. She was also trying to be politically neutral. But one word, they, we, our culture, first time you would have told, Doti when he was talking, it was, yes, it was good because our culture, he was telling. Means our means is a Tamilian culture. Yes or no, I don't know whether, at times I repeated those words also, whether you could make out or not. Now, it comes from here. Whatever you talk from your mouth, eyes, once they dissect you one by one, it will come out. Truth will come out, who you as a person. So, next 2-3 months, you should work on yourself. Rather than, just like the Kaveri issue they asked. I told sir, this Kaveri issue, say rivers like Danube is shared by so many different countries across Europe. Okay. Now, why can't between brothers, they cannot share? I do not know. After so many years of independence, still between brothers we are fighting. Now, there is no fact at all here. All my friends who went to the interview board would have talked about 3 harvests, some committees from 1921, agreement on Kaveri, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, that time Mysore, all these things till latest tribunal award. None of these things I would have told. I would have talked in a personality, that is what they want. Okay. So, your answers, if you want to fetch, I am not telling you should be different from others. You should be an Indian there. That is what they check. So, your preparation methodology, I am not telling you should not see current affairs because you should not study. You should study. Why? Because these personality aspects will be, they have to have fillers. Are understanding? So, they keep asking something. I cannot keep just like that asking directly some issues, then you will find out. So, they will keep allowing you to talk, panel member, what is the, say now, Malaysia has recently talked, Malaysian Prime Minister has talked against India in the United Nations, what is your view? Somewhere something on that, but whenever the chairman wants to throw a question, or even in that Malaysia question itself, what you see, whether you are using our country, our nation and all these things they keep tracking. But remember, current affairs is just a filler only. For them, 2 or 3 questions only decide your personality. That is, you, whether you are above religion, above region, above, means basically a broad-minded. Now you see again your Gazette, which talks about personality test. It's a purposive conversation. Means there is a purpose for me to ask what is favorite in Tirunelveli, what is good, what places to visit. Now Chennai, Marina Beach, Chennai being a Muslim, he could have talked about a Kapalishwarar temple, okay, that Mylapore temple. It changes the perception of the board, okay. So, and one more thing in that personality test they would have told is, the knowledge of the candidate has already been tested during mains. Have you read that? Means they are not at all checking your knowledge there. In that 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, clearly the Gazette itself they have given that they are not going to check your knowledge. The knowledge of the candidate has already been tested during mains. Then what they are checking? They will not tell it clearly, but what they will say? A balance in view. Now what is that balance? You as a Tamilian will be like this. You as a Bengali will be like this. You as a Indian, you are like this. As a Christian, as a Muslim. Now that balance is making you like this. Means, now as a Tamilian, you should not go and study about Supreme Court judgments. Yes, Supreme Court judgments you have to know. But you should see damn movie. Now if you are from a Tamil Nadu, you see one Karnataka, you do the YouTube, see one Karnataka, one farmer consumed poison, lack of water, dead small daughter crying. Now that video you see, then when you go to the board, that daughter's crying will be at the back of you. At that time, when you tell that all farmers are same service, that will be eyes can make that thing. Are you understanding? So your answers should have the truth in it. That is your true personality. For that, now as a Karnataka, if you are from Karnataka, now you are already like this. If you see that Karnataka farmer death, you will be like this. No, that is not the bias. You have to see Tamil Nadu. That's why I am telling you, there is no one definite answer. If you are from Kerala, don't see dam. Rather see Tamil Nadu farmers how they are suffering. The balance, see we are all biased. I am biased, you are biased. Now, if you are, say for example, you are recruiting for, say United Nations is recruiting for one international administrative service post. Okay, international administrative will be doing in underdeveloped countries, lot for the poor people. Say 2 IAS officers have applied for the post. United Nations, we are all in the board. First, what is Kashmir issue? First, IAS officer we are asking, he says, this is a Kashmir issue, both countries should start peacefully, solve peacefully. However, every time they are sending lot of arms and through, what is that, militants, they are encouraging indirectly, even they have attacked our Pulwama, in Pulwama they have attacked our thing. But however, I feel both countries there are poor people. Now, this person wanted to be correct, but actually his bias is there. Why he sees only Republic TV, India Today, Hindu, means only Indian. Say another person. He would have seen it, the second IAS officer will be seeing, say he has read Dawn also. What is Dawn? You know, no? One Pakistani newspaper. He is seeing the other side, sir, that is true, but however, both sides are doing atrocities. Okay, one side, Indian side is also doing atrocity. That side also. Means, only the second person then will be selected. If you are looking for a United Nations Administrative Service post, we want a balanced person, means who has seen the other side also. Yes or no? So, this is what? Now, like for United Nations, you should be above your country. Here you don't need to be above your country because this is Indian Administrative Service, Indian police. You have to be biased towards India. One mantra if you repeat in your interview, very good return, that word, our country. You can use it any question. How many times you repeat? Every time, so at least 5 marks get added. Any question, say, what is Malaysian, our country? Sir, in our country, Kerala, you could have started for Alva also, say, I am telling. So, say in our country, in fact, St. Thomas only came there. So, wherever possible, use our country. Indirectly, you are sending to the board that you are patriotic. And that won't come that easily. It comes from a long practice. And really, you should, next 2 to 3 months, really you should change your personality. And changing the personality, as I told you, you cannot lie to the board. If you lie, your eyes and mouth will not match, then they will finish you. Finish you in the sense, they will smile, good, very good, best wishes and all they will say, but your marks will be very less. So, this 2.5 months, please work on your personality. Working on your personality, we are there to help you. Means always see the other side. What questions can come, will help you. But you, if you are from Tamil Nadu, see the other side. If you are from Punjab, see the Haryana problem. If you are from, say, Odisha, see the Bengal side. Andhra, Telangana side. Telangana, Andhra. Always try to balance your views now. So don't try to strengthen your existing biased views. That is the wrong. Try to balance by seeing the other side. That is what is the balance they are expecting in the panel. And you should not appear artificial. Unless internally you are convinced, then you may appear artificial, then the board will not like. It should come from your heart. For that only I am telling, see the other side. So next 2 to 3 months, what we do is, first we are starting from this Wednesday, a group discussion. Now this group discussion is going to be on current affairs. Now as I told you, current affairs is fillers. They have to keep asking you something. So that current affairs part will start here. To unfold your tongue also. Because some people, it will be difficult to open mouth. So that discussion in advance will give the topic. Then pros and cons. Every issue you should know the pros and cons. But however, take a stand according to your position. Say for example, cow slaughter. If I ask her whether you are against cow slaughter, if you are a Hindu, right? Right. Now for him, if I am asking cow slaughter means, she may say nothing wrong in cow slaughter because our brothers in Northeast, they also have food, in Kerala also, we cannot enter right to food. That she can tell. The same answer if he tells, Are bhai na ada, he asks, what he in fact should have read more about cows, how it is part of our life. Say, I will say, sir, I am say whatever it is, whether I am a Muslim or Christian, all are Hindu by culture. That's what one archbishop also told. Cow, whatever we say in our village, it is part of our family, sir. So it cannot be compared with the sheep or hen and all. Cow is part of family. In fact, photos also many villages they take with the family cow. So that particular cow, in fact, after mother's milk, that is the next mother for us. So I cannot imagine that cow slaughter. I cannot treat cow on par with other animals. So yes, nothing wrong because our brothers in Northeast are having. But however, if some states are volunteering, nothing wrong. If he as a Muslim tells that answer, is it good? Are you understanding or no? But the same answer, are you understanding or no? A Muslim is expected to give a different answer, a Hindu is different. But again, it should come from the heart. For that, he should have seen some that videos, how they crush the cow, all these things. And Jallikattu, I'll always say, don't take a pro stand, take an against stand. So, against Jallikattu. Okay. Now, why against Jallikattu? Don't think I am against Jallikattu. In fact, I was a big supporter of Jallikattu. But I feel in the interview board, that won't give you mark. Just like that, you cannot say Jallikattu is bad, cows are. You should see how the cows are tortured. How they pour chili powder, how they tie, how the cows keeps howling of pain. After that they are driven. Then your mind, when they ask in the interview board, the cow, how they cry, that you will keep hearing and the answer will be better. Are you understanding what I am saying? So strengthen your personality on the other side more and go unbiased in an Indian side. So as an Indian. Now, so first part will start from this week, Wednesday, group discussions will happen, Uday sir will let you know. Now there will be a moderator, okay, who for you, Uday sir mostly will be sitting, someone or other, Uday Ranga sir or myself, mostly Uday sir. Here basically to know the points, okay, every topic will have pros and cons, so to untie your tongue and so that you keep talking, that will keep on going. Parallelly, you should also start working on your DAF. Now, how the DAF is going to be, you can give them a model DAF because the second DAF will come out once the result is out. So, what all is going to come, you see. So, your hobbies are going to be there. How to fill DAF and all, I will tell you. How to bring out your personality there, how to keep certain words so that they can ask you, all those things will help you out. But now itself start working on this. and try to, so that part you can start now. Approximately 250 questions. First, I think better immediately give them, sir. Okay, so that the full DAF, previous DAF, that is what there. Now you fill it and start. If you are not able to, you have, all of you have my numbers, or come and meet me, or whatever. You can come and meet me in case if you do not know how to. Once you fill, start generating 250 questions at least. Okay, so if you are saying Anugraha, to Anugraha, what questions you will put? Okay, Anugraha, you are from, say, this Ariyalur railway accident, railway, now privatization of railways, whether, and now super fast railways. Now, railway alone 3-4 questions again. Like that, one by one, you first generate 250 questions on your, based on DAF. If you want to interview Anugraha, yes, what questions you will generate. See, like that only every day, when that day morning, once the lot gets over, your DAFs are sent to the UPSC guest house. Means once that board, then that board will spend some 10-15 minutes or 10 minutes at least with the DAF, and they write it. Okay. So, then they come. So, this is the entry to your personality. So, while filling itself, it is very crucial, but however, now it is only the main DAF is not yet, after your mains result only. But get it, and now itself fill it, whatever you are going to fill there. If you have doubts, come and meet me, but fill it and start generating 250 questions. Once you complete the 250 questions, I will add 50 to 75 questions to you. So overall you will add around 325 to 350 questions. We will exhaust it. Then what answers you have to write? The same question, how to give one of the quality, foundational value. That is what they are checking, like knowledge committee, above religion, above region, above. Every question you can try to put that somewhere very nicely. Any question we can put them. At least you can add our country. In our country, that itself will bring some value. So somewhere how to put one of the value in each of the answer. Then that part we will do. Parallelly, this current affairs discussion also will keep going, which will strengthen your knowledge part, even though they are not going to check the knowledge, but there also you have to make, they use the word often our country, because whatever we teach, finally when you come and sit in the panel, you are not able to use that word our country. At least 5-6 times at least you should use our country in your interview. Okay. So parallelly, that every week or once in a week we will have a discussions. Okay, that keeps going, discussions going, that your DAF building will keep going, and once result is out, then we will have one-on-one interview. Okay, one-on-one interview with me, with him, with Rangarajan, okay, maybe with Mr. Kelly Chandrasekhar. Some 4 of us will be there, one-on-one interview. Then we will have 2-in-1 if you require, me and Rangarajan or me and him are sitting, or we will expose you to the panel. Okay, the panel is 5-member board. 5-member, any number of panel you want, no problem. We have sufficient number of panels, and we try to bring people who have sat in the board. Okay, some people are there. So nothing, that part and all we will take care. So the process has started rolling from today. So from Wednesday onwards, your discussion, just come, keep hearing. Some of you may ask, sir, I am not confident about my mains. No problem, you keep preparing for your optional now. I will suggest, if you are not that confident, okay, keep reading your paper 1 of your optional, spend some 6 hours, 4 hours or 3 hours for interview. Okay, I can assure 195 marks, getting 195 marks and all is not that great, I am telling you. I have seen every year. Okay, it's 200 and all, if you really tune whatever I say, 200 plus easily you can get. Okay. So I can show you some videos after, in fact, how they were initially and how they later got, I remember one Harita and all, okay. She was fumbling, blabbering, those videos also we have. Then whatever, now I told her how we changed her, then she got 207, okay. So it all, we can change your attitude, your personality, your language, they are not testing, that and all. Nothing to worry. Already most of you are good in language only, but even if your language is not good, nothing to worry. That doesn't matter. But you have to work on your personality, because it's after all a personality test. Okay. Current affairs part, we are going to strengthen it, and so that it acts as a fillers. your personality part parallelly will be working. Then DAF building, once they release, by that time already the same thing only they are going to give again. So already you would have worked on that, hobbies and all. If you are not able to, come and meet me, I will help you out, or you can meet him also, he will help you out. Then one-on-one interview, once the result is out, 2 in interview if required, and panel. Anything we have to add, sir? This is our process in which, any doubt you have?
So you asked me a question, I have started answering it, and in between you asked the next question, right? Finish the question.
No, once I change, you have to change. Okay. That happens for everyone. Always remember, one detailed question one will come. One detail in the sense, 2 minutes they will be answering, asking question. You will keep on seeing, and actually it will require one simple answer. I do not know why they do that, but they will keep on putting, one person will ask you one detailed, this, you will keep on, then finally you have to answer. Okay. And suddenly they will teach you all those things, how the board manners, how to sit, what dress you have to wear, okay, what you should not wear, rather, most important, okay, all these things we will give you, which colors for women, men, women always saris, men also proper attire. Now what those things, board, how you have to sit, who's the most important person often you have to meet the eyes? It is the chairman. Okay, even others answer, at times you can see others, most important is the chairman of the board, whom to greet first. So all the board manners and all we will teach, time is there. Now that part before you enter the board. Now most important is your DAF building, and you have a lot of time now. Okay, 2 months you can change a person, means it's like a brainwashing yourself. Are you understanding? You have to brainwash yourself, okay, by seeing the other side always.
The question like whether you take a stand for India or India ideally, on a scale of 10, we should
You ask me the same question. BJP or I say, sir, for Manmohan Singh, yes sir, he was extraordinary in economics. I'll give him a marks of 6 or 7, sir. Okay, 7, because he was good in economics, because the way 2 global recessions, but still India recorded a record growth rate of 7.9 in that 5-year plan, which is the highest from 1951. Overall, the right to information and all is very good. But however, I found that corruption he could not control totally, because that is the time 2G scam and all came. Okay, you ask about Narendra Modi government. Sir, I think 6.5 or 7, sir, 7 marks, because I feel extraordinary in terms of the commitment, the way he works hard for us. To be honest, I am anti-BJP, okay, so I am not able to build, but I will tell you, okay. So the way he works for our country day and night, and to be honest also he has brought in a confidence to NRIs, that is really his achievement. Today NRIs feel so happy about him, they feel proud being an Indian. The passport is he's trying. Yes, certain things have not worked out, like demonetization or thing. So otherwise it is good. So, and certain, yes, this fringe elements still he is not able to control fully. Our country is after all a secular country, sir. All religions are same. So that part, even though he is a good leader, some fringe elements are taking benefit of. But both I am giving 7 only, are you understanding? So neutral. Whatever we have to use, see, we want a universal brotherhood. That's what our Prime Minister also wants. Okay, that's what everyone wants, universal brotherhood. That's what UPS also wants from you. You should be above.
Should we support like the present government? Arguments should be in favor of
Nothing present government. It is all depends on you, who you are. I am telling you, no. Say present government, you see the same, say cow slaughter. If it is affecting a particular religion, you as a Hindu not necessarily have to support the government. But I as a Christian may support the government. Okay. Now yoga, if they ask me, I'll say yoga is very good. Okay. Because it is the way, it's complete. It is not just one physical exercise, mental thing also. Flexibility, it brings peace of mind, everything. It's good, everyone should learn. As a Christian I will say. But if I am a Hindu, I will say, sir, yoga is good, but I feel it should not be made compulsory. Because see, our Muslim brothers, they do in namaz, that is also another type of yoga only. Sir, I think it should be left to the individual. So there is no one definite answer. Any other doubts? So discussion, in fact, others will join after Diwali. So let this as a group start, I suggest. They can have, in advance we can give the topics to or whatever your plan. So that most important is, at that time you will also learn points. See, next 2 months you are going to do means, it is also be useful for your current affairs. Okay, if it is for, say, you are missing out, in case if you are worried, so that is also useful. And most likely you will get a call, don't worry on that. So, keep preparing, and if you are 6 hours you work for your mains, 3 to 4 hours every day give, strengthen your, because interview preparation is the easiest. Okay, prelims is the toughest, even though we hear outside the different, but actually prelims is toughest, interview is the easiest. Just if you have to change yourself for that 2.5 months there, so we can do that. So you note down what others are talking, keep noting down the points, then consolidated points, know the counter, try to practice. If you are a shy person, try to practice bringing out. And when others talk only, you will also understand. Okay, and if required, we will ask you to do mirror talking and all, not now. If required, if someone requests, all these things will tell you how to improve and all, but time is there. So gradually we will go step by step. Okay, thank you.